दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंदे, दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंदे। रात और सुबह शाम बोलो माँ का नाम, रात और सुबह शाम बोलो माँ का नाम। सुख चैन यश बल देने वाली माँ, युग युग में तेरी हो आरती। सुख चैन यश बल देने वाली माँ, युग युग में तेरी हो आरती। नारायणी दुर्गा लक्ष्मी माँ, नारायणी दुर्गा लक्ष्मी माँ, तुमको अनंतम प्रणाम। दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंदे, 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 दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंदे। रात और सुबह शाम बोलो माँ का नाम, रात और सुबह शाम बोलो माँ का नाम, रात और सुबह शाम बोलो माँ का नाम।
प्रेम से बोलो गजानन स्वामी की। A very warm and special welcome to each and every one of you to this, our, is it 6th evening? Okay, I keep in check. Because you know, like the way this yajna is going, I was thinking when I was lying in my bed 1 o'clock this morning, and I said, you know, maybe we should go for the full 14 nights. What is wrong to all the people? It's beautiful that if we can do for 14 nights, but it's difficult, it's a lot of work. This is why we stick to 7 nights every year. And this year is our 16th year in performing Ganesh Yajna in New York City. We never skip a year yet. Give yourself a round of applause. 16 years of Ganesh Yajna. And just imagine, one year I remember clearly, we were unable to get the murti from India. And I talked to one of my fellow devotees, Sham, and I told him, I said, Sham, if we do this Ganesh Yajna for so many years and we cannot do a murti, then something is wrong with us. And myself, together with Sham and his Dulahin, we made a murti that year. Did you remember that murti? Yes. So I think we surely have the blessing of Lord Ganesh. Tonight it gives me great pleasure to welcome our Vyasji again once more, Pandit Vishwaram Maharaj. Thank you so much, Panditji, for taking time out. I know you wanted to go to the Kali Yatra, but Ganesh Baba come first, then you go Kali Yatra after. You see, when I talk to these Babas, they have to listen to me. But it's always a pleasure to listen to Pandit Vishwaram, very young and dynamic individual. On behalf of the Shrotas by the Bedi, I want to say to all of them, they came out in the large numbers tonight. But heading this group is Dhol, together with all the other ladies. And these ladies were the inspiration to bring Lord Ganesh all the way from India. Please give them a round of applause. I don't want to call anybody's name and say anything more than that, but just they are responsible for that. This is why tonight they choose to worship Ganesh Baba before the yajna comes to an end. So I want to say to all the devotees and the yajmans who took time out and made it possible to enjoy this Ganesh Yajna through your medium, through your blessing that you share with us at the Ganapati Devi Mandir. We truly, truly appreciate it. And may Ganesh Baba continue to show a blessing upon all of you. Prem se bolo Gajanan Swami ki. I pass the mic over now to our Vyas ji. Vyas Maharaj ki.
Jai. Sitaram, everyone. Will they fall asleep now? Or they just say Jai, loud, loud. Say Sitaram, two people tell me Sitaram. Sitaram, everybody? Okay. Feel nice now. Yeah, strong like Pandit Prakash. It's a pleasure to be here tonight. At this time, let us all stand as we join in Aarti to Ganapati Baba. Let us glorify him while singing his Aarti. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva. Mata Jake Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva. Mata Jake Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva. Mata Jake Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जानी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
एक दंत दयावंत चार भुजाधारी
एक दंत दयावंत चार भुजाधारी
माते सिंदूर सोहे मूष की सवारी
माथे सिंदूर सोहे मूस के सवारी
एक दंत दयावंत चार भुजाधारी
एक दंत दयावंत चार भुजाधारी
माते सिंदूर सोहे मूष की सवारी
माथे सिंदूर सोहे मूस के सवारी
पान चढ़े फूल चढ़े और चढ़े मेवा रघुवन का भोग लगे संत करे सेवा जय गणेश जय गणेश
जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
अंधन को आंख देत कोरियन को काया
अंधन को आँख देत कोरियन को काया
भांजन को पुत्र देत निर्धन को माया
भांजन को पुत्र देत निर्धन को माया
अंधन को आंख देत कोरियन को काया
आंधन को आँख देत कोरियन को काया
भांजन को पुत्र देत निर्धन को माया
भांजन को पुत्र देत निर्धन को माया
सूर श्याम शरण आई सपन कीजे सेवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
दीनन के लाज रखो शंभु सुतकारी दीनन की लाज रखो शंभु सुतकारी कामना को पूर्ण करो जाओ बलिहारी जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा
माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा महादेवा
माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा
माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा कर्पूर गौरं करुणावतारं संसार सारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। प्रेम से बोलो श्री गणेश भगवान की जय। You may all take your seats. As we join together to glorify Bhagavan Shri Ganesh, let us all clasp our hands together, close our eyes, and we pray. We pray to Bhagavan Shri Ganesh, the remover of obstacles, the one who is first and foremost, the one who blesses with wisdom and understanding. We pray to you, O Lord. We chant your mantra, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Vakratunda Mahakaya Koti Surya Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Om Samkhascha Ekadantascha Kapilo Gajkarnaka Lambodarascha Vikato Vignanasho Vinayaka Dhumraketurganadhaksha Bhalachandra Gajanana Dwadashaitani Namani Yapate Shrinuyadyapi Vidyarambe Vivahecha Praveshe Nirgame Tatha Sangrame Sankate Chaiva Vignastasya Najayate Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Sarvamangal Mangalye Shive Sarvart Sadhike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiyo Vandanam Mrityurmokshemamritad Om Namo Narayanaya Om Brahmane Namam Aim Hrim Shrim Saraswate Namaha Om Mahalakshmi Mataya Namaha Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Bolo Shri Ganesh Bhagavan ki Jai. Sitaram once again. And now they'll come back again with all your two people to Sitaram. Sitaram, everybody. All right. Yeah, plenty people now. Tonight, as we go into the Sri Ganesh Puran, it says Ganapati Bappa, you know, when you see the murtis of Ganesh, even non-Hindus have murtis of Ganesh in their home, right? And when you watch the murtis, how many arms does it have? Don't watch this murti and tell. Sometimes it has 6. Sometimes Ganesh Baba, he has 4. Sometimes he has 2. Sometimes he has 10. Why? Ganesh Puran says, Mahodkat Vinayak came in Satyug. Ganesh comes from age to age. If you were here last night, I wasn't here, but I was watching on live. And Pandit Dubey, he explained that. Ganesh, just like Bhagavan Shri Krishna, he comes from age to age, yuge. Satyug, he comes as Mahodkat Vinayak. And he manifests with 10 arms. mounted on top of a mighty lion, and he's illuminating red in his complexion. Then in Treta, you know, Treta is when Bhagwan Sri Ram comes. In Treta, Ganesh comes again, and he comes as Mayuresh, the lord of the peacocks. And he rides a peacock. He possesses 6 arms, and he's white in complexion. In Dwapar Yuga, when Bhagavan Shri Krishna is there, Ganesh comes again, and he is called Gajanan. And he rides the Mushak, and he has 4 arms, and he is red in complexion, and he, it says, delivered the wonderful Ganesh Gita. You ever heard of Bhagavad Gita? Everybody hear about that, right? There's Ganesh Gita in Ganesh Puran, almost towards the end, and he delivered it to King Varenya. In the age of Kali, what age we are in now? We are in Kali Yuga. We are in the age of Kali. And in this age, Ganesh will come as Dhumraketu, the one who is grey in complexion. And he will manifest in Kali Yuga, and he will have 2 arms, and he will ride a horse. So it says these, and you know, Ganesh have more than 10 arms sometimes, you know. 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6. These are just the 4 mentioned in one section of Ganesh Puran. And if you look at the Ganesh Murti, what head does he have? Human head? Elephant head. You know why I'm telling you this? I tell my son this all the time. My older son, he's 8 years old, he comes here all the time. And you might think he's shy, but when you start talking to him, he talks all the time. So I'm going to tell you this, that I tell my son. See Ganesh? How big his ears is? Big, right? And how big is his mouth? Huh? Small. So what Ganesh telling you to do? Listen more and talk less. Because when you talk more, you can't learn. Right? So Ganesh, he has big ears, small mouth. He don't talk too much. And when he talk, only good things come from his mouth. He's called Vakratunda. You know what Vakratunda means? Vakratunda means the one with the curved trunk. I was going to bring a picture on my iPad, but my iPad too small. I have an iPad mini. I need a big iPad like Uncle Errol. You know the Om? If you turn the Om like this, it looks like Bhagavan Sri Ganesh with the curved trunk. Because he is Omkar. Omkar is the divine being, the Purush, the Paramatma, the Purushottam. This is Bhagavan Sri Ganesh. And so, in Ganesh Puran, we start Katha, where he's manifested in Dwapar Yuga. He is Mayuresh. He's born of Parvati Mata. He's 14 years old. It says in Ganesh Puran. Om Gam Ganapataye Namo Nama Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Nama Ashta Vinayak Namo Nama Ganapati Bappa Moria. Om
Ganapatiye Namo Namah Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah Ganapati Bappa Moria.
Om Ganapataye Namo Nama Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Nama Ashta Vinayak Namo Nama Ganapati Bappa Moria. Everybody. गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरिया
ओम गम गणपतिये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरिया
ततश्चतुर्वशे वैश गौतमाद्यमरुषय आयुर्गरिविगागेऽहं नाना पुरयो शिवम् गणपतये नमो नमः
सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरिया
ॐ गं गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरिया
ओम गम गणपतिये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरिया
ॐ गं गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरिया
ओम गम गणपतिये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरिया
ॐ मंगलमूर्ति मोरिया
ओम मंगल मूर्ति मोरिया
ॐ गं गणपतये नमो नमः प्रेम से बोलो श्री गजानन स्वामी की जय In the 14th year, Bhagwan Shri Ganesh was there in the form of Mayuresh, the lord of the peacocks. He was 14 years old and he was born in Girija's house in Parvati Mata, Bhavani Ma. And it says, Gautam Rishi and a host of saints and sages, they came to visit that place where he was. And Bhavani, she first made obeisance to them in their various seats. She did puja for them. She washed their feet. She put chandan, flowers, arti. She honored them. She is mother of the entire universe. She is the divine mother. She is mother of Shri Ganesh. And the saints and sages came to her house. She washes their feet, puts chandan, flowers, arti. And this is the divine Adi Shakti Mata. And she is doing that. And it says, after honoring them and doing all the different 16 types of offerings, then she said what was in her heart. She says, I want you to show us, O saints and sages, a ritual that will remove obstacles. Because since my son is born before this, when he was 13, when he was 12, when he was 11, when he was 10, 9, 8 in Ganesh Puran, different types of rakshas keep coming to bother him. Different negativities are coming and troubling him. Please tell us a yajna that we can conduct that will get rid of all obstacles. Saying like this, it says, the saints and sages told her, you must conduct a wonderful yajna to Indra. So she constructed a yagyashala. And she had the yajna kund with the yajna vedi and all those different things in the middle. And the yagnashala had 4 entrances. Yagnashala is lifted. And then in the middle is the bedi. And in the middle of the bedi is the kund. You do havan inside. And the yagnashala have 4 entrances, 1 on each side. And she constructed it so beautifully. And she constructed it because the saints and sages says you must pray to Indra. Anybody know who's Indra? The king of the Devatas, the Devas. You know, when you're doing puja, you do puja for Agni, the fire. Right? You consecrate the fire. When you're doing a wedding, who is the main witness? Main witness is the fire. When you're doing a puja, the main witness is the fire. Why? The fire takes all the offerings and distributes it to all the devatas you pray to. All the offerings that you offered on the Bedi, all the offerings you put in the Havan Kund, it goes to the different devatas. And Indra, he lives in Swarg, in heaven, in Amaravati. And he is the king of the devas. And so the saints and sages say, pray to Indra, do a yajna for Indra. Oh Parvati Mata, oh Bhavani, do that yajna and all your obstacles will go away. And it says, after those Brahmanas established the fire in the pit with mantras, they offered black till, milk, rice, and 10% of the recitations that they chanted when they were doing their job, Om Gam Ganapataya Namah, Om Gam Ganapataya Namah, Om Gam Ganapataya Namah. 10% of that they offered in the fire. And to the accompaniment of many mantras, the Pandits recited the ritual exclamation beginning with Om and ending with Nama. When you're doing Havan, Om Shri Prajapataya Namah Swaha, Om Shri Agni Namah Swaha, Om and Nama, Om and Nama. And they keep doing that quickly into the fire. Appeasement readings took place from the 4 Vedas. And so, at that very moment, while this yajna was going on, you know, she's praying so that no negativities, no rakshasas will come around her son. And you know what happened? 2 rakshas come. It says, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva,
Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Ved Bhut Puri Sarva Pancha Prane Gota Bhavata. Panch Pranamayo Vedasya Tasya Tasa Jivata. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Bolo Gajanan Swami ki Jai. At that very moment, as the yajna was going on, 2 Rakshasas came by the name of Kal and Vinkal. And they assumed the form of 2 powerful bulls. Now, devotees, if you can't imagine it, imagine this. Imagine I'm sitting here, yajna is going on. We in a yajna, right? All of you are sitting down and 2 bulls come through that gate. What are you going to do? Run? You gonna leave me? Nobody gonna save me? Oh, okay. One man will save you. Run, right? You will run. That bull will come and try to butt everybody here. And it's not one bull, it's two bull. But I don't know where you go run because the back door has no exit. You got to run the same way the bull coming from. So, two bull, they come to the yajna. And they want to butt Bhagwan Shri Ganesh. He's only 14 years old. And they are looking at him. It says, both quickly were trying to run up to him, but the place was packed with all different kinds of people, just like here. A bull could come through here? No, right? A bull got to butt all the way and come down here to reach Bhagwan Shri Ganesh. No, Ganesh is there, they're here. It won't reach me. So it says, so many people were there. The bulls were only looking at Bhagwan Shri Ganesh, even though he is so far. And all the sages, the sons, were little boys, same age as Shri Ganesh. They too, they ran away. So you remember they say they go run and don't save me. Same thing they do in the Ganesh Puran. All of them, they ran away. All the people, they saw two big bulls. They say, oh no, two bulls are here. Let's run. And everybody ran, including the little boys who was with Bhagwan Shri Ganesh, the sons of the saints and sages. And it says the two bulls frightened everybody, and they saw Girija, Bhavani's son. And you know, Parvati Mata is in the Yagyashala, she's doing puja. She can't do anything. And Ganesh is right down in the audience. It says, Bhagwan Shri Ganesh, he went up to the two bull. He grabbed one bull horn here, he grabbed another bull horn here, and he threw them up in the sky. And it says for 1 hour they may fall down. So far, he threw them up in the sky. And after 1 hour, after the yajna was almost complete, the bull fell down, the two bulls fell down and died. The two Rakshasas destroyed just like that. You know, in all the other Puran, Bhagwan Shri Vishnu, he had to come with the Sudarshan Chakra and kill the Rakshas. And in Shiv Puran, Shiv had to come with his Trishul and kill the Rakshas. And in Devi Bhagavad, she has to manifest with 18 hands and have a whole war with this Rakshas. And two Rakshas come, he threw them up in the air and they are destroyed. You know, there is a story, but before I tell you the story, everybody know the lion is the king of the jungle, right? Raise your hand if you say yes. Yes, right? Will they fall asleep again? Yes? No? Lion is the king of the jungle? Yes. The lion is the king of the jungle. Why? Is the lion faster than everybody? No, the cheetah faster than the lion. Is the lion bigger than everybody? No, the elephant bigger than the lion. Buffalo bigger than the lion. Why is the lion the king of the jungle? Because the lion shows everybody who he is. The elephant's so big, but the elephant is afraid of small creatures. The cheetah is so fast, but the cheetah cannot catch different kind of creatures. All these different things. The lion, that's why the lion is the king of the jungle. He shows everybody who he is. Now listen to this. One day that lion with his big mane around his head, he was underneath a tree in the sun. And the sun is hot. Where lions? Lion is in Africa. And it is very hot there. The lion is hot. He's spread out under the tree. Doesn't want to move. The cubs are coming and picking at his nails and biting his foot. He's not moving. He's just lying down. He can't move. It's too hot. The lioness comes. She's trying to make trouble, trying to move him. He doesn't move. So what is happening? All the other animals, the hyenas, the jackals, they see the lion is getting touched and he's not moving. So the lions and the jackals began to come and move into his domain. And they began to bite at his foot and his tail and try to move him as well. And then the lions and jackals are eating food in his own domain. And days go by while this happens, and the lion is laying there. Because it is hot, he does not move. But one day, the lion gets up, and he runs and he rips all the hyenas and jackals to shreds. And he runs like the wind in the day. Because every once in a while, the lion has to show everybody who he is. That's why he's the king of the jungle. He has to show who he is. Ganesh, he has that small mouth. He does not talk too much. He only listens. And when Pandit Chaitram was reading the other night, remember, Parshuram came and he's trying to fight with Ganapati Baba. But Ganapati Baba does not fight with him. Ganapati Baba is the Dwarpal, the doorkeeper. He's guarding the door. He doesn't want to fight. He's just guarding. But every once in a while, when somebody comes for a fight, he has to show them who he is. And so he destroys those two Rakshas by just throwing them up in the air, and they're falling down. And after that had happened, the sages, the saints and sages, all the people who ran away, they came back. And they began to sing the praises of that great Ganapati Baba, it says. Jai Ganapati Vandan Gannayak, Jai Ganapati Vandan Gannayak, Jai तेरी छवि अति सुंदर सुखदायक, तेरी
छवि अति सुंदर सुखदायक।
जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक,
जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक।
जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक,
जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक।
तू चार भुजाधारी, मस्तक सिंदूर रूप निराला, है मूषक वाहन तेरो, तू ही जग का रखवाला। तेरी सुंदर मूरत मन में, तेरी सुंदर मूरत मन में, तू बालक सिद्ध विनायक, तू
बालक सिद्ध विनायक।
जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक, जय
गणपति वंदन गणनायक।
जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक,
जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक।
मन मंदिर का अंधियारा, तेरे नाम से हो जियारा, तेरे नाम की ज्योति जले तो मन में बहती सुख धारा। तेरी सुमिरत हर पूजन में, तेरी सुमिरत
जग में
सबसे पहले फलदायक, सबसे
पहले फलदायक।
जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक, जय
गणपति वंदन गणनायक।
तेरी छवि अति सुंदर सुखदायक,
तेरी छवि अति सुंदर सुखदायक।
जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक,
जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक।
जय गणपति वंदन गणनायक जय
गणपति वंदन गणनायक।
बोलो श्री गणेश भगवान की Jai. They sang the praises. They say, how can we know you in reality? The universal soul, your reality. In reality, even the sages and the devatas and even Brahma do not know you. From childhood, you have destroyed all these different rakshasas, all these negativities in their myriads. You know, all the different rakshas, if you search the meaning of the names of these rakshas, this form of God destroys this type of negativity. That's why there are these different forms of God. You know, you call me Pandit Vishwaram here, right? And you call me Pandit Vishwaram, I will come and do puja. Right? Because you call me as Pandit Vishwaram. Now you call me Vish in work, I got to come and program because I'm a software engineer. I got to come to work and write a program for you. You call me Vish home, use my wife. Don't call me Vish. Alright? I have one wife. And so you call a person by different names. They come and do different things. And so Ganesh, God comes in the form of Ganesh to destroy obstacles, destroy problems. But Parvati Mata is doing a yajna to who to destroy problems and obstacles? To Indra, the king of the Devas. So Ganesh, he now comes to the yajna. Remember, he was in the audience. He comes to the Yagyashala after destroying the two Rakshasas. Says Mayuresh then proceeded to the sacrificial site, and seeing that they were praying to Indra, he destroyed the sacrifice. He destroyed the whole yajna, and it became incomplete. He says, what would you do praying to Indra, who wants everything? Indra is the king of the Devas. He wants everything. He wants riches. He wants fame. He wants everything. What will you do praying to Indra, who wants everything? What will he give? He wants everything. What he will give you? This is what Bhagavan Shri Ganesh tells to all the people gathered and to Parvati Mata. Says, by making a request to a goat, would one receive the wish-giving cow Kamdhenu? The same fruits that Kamdhenu gives? Remember again, previously, Pandit Chaitram read Wednesday, about the wish-giving cow Kamdhenu, Jamal Agni had the cow. And the king Kartavirya wanted to take the cow. Because any wish that Jamal Agni asked the cow would perform. Anything. Riches, jewels, anything that Kamdhenu, the wish-giving cow, would give. So Bhagavan Shri Ganesh is asking everybody, you are praying to Indra who wants everything. Is like making a request to a goat when you're making a request, when you think that it is Kamdhenu. So it says all the saints and sages, they were preoccupied with Bhavani. But they could not lecture Ganesh. And so they told themselves, Uma will handle everything. His mother, she will handle everything. We will go home. And so they left the Yajnashala with the incomplete Yajna. And what happened? Indra became angry. It says, Om Gam Ganapataye Shri Ganesh Mahaganapate Shri Ganesh Gam Ganapataye Shri Ganesh Mahaganapate Shri Ganesh
Gam Ganapataye Shri Ganesh
Mahaganapati Shri Ganesh
Gam Ganapataye गणपतये श्री गणेश महागणपते श्री गणेश
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 तत्त पंचदशे व्यशे मयूरेशमकेशव गतस्तून तूनदये पुष्पनाम्न हृदयन गणपतये श्री गणेश महागणपते श्री गणेश
गणपतये श्री गणेश महागणपते श्री गणेश
ओम गम गणपतये श्री गणेश महागणपते श्री गणेश
गणपतये श्री गणेश महागणपते श्री गणेश
गम गणपतये श्री गणेश महागणपते श्री गणेश
गणपतये श्री गणेश महागणपते श्री गणेश
महागणपते श्री गणेश
महागणपते श्री गणेश
महागणपते श्री गणेश बोलो श्री गणेश भगवान की जय. It says Indra became angry and his eyes were red, and after inviting all the different devatas, Agni the fire, Varun the water, Vayu the wind, all the different devas he invited, and it says he made an excellent speech to them. When you are the king, you have to make a real nice speech to make everyone follow you. And so he says, my sacrifice, my yajna was started by the saints and sages who took the greatest care and chanted the best of mantras, but it was destroyed by Shri Ganesh. If I am angry, the three worlds will stop moving and things will be destroyed. So Indra, he has ahankar, he has pride. He says, if I am angry, the three worlds should be destroyed. He tells to Agni, let there not be any place for you, Agni, in Mayureshpur or anyone's belly. You know the fire in your belly that digests? No, we call it acid, right? That digests the food. May that fire in the belly and the fire all around not be able to be kindled, or Agni. Agni, the fire, is stopped. It says the Brahmins tried to light the fire by putting the two sticks together, as they did long time ago. The fire could not light. They tried to do havan, the fire would not come. And when they ate food, it could not be digested. So what will happen? They won't be able to eat and they will feel hungry all the time. So after Agni did this, and he removed the fire from the city where Ganesh was, and from the bellies of all those on Mrityulok, on planet Earth, for the sake of the yajna, they rubbed their sticks, but they could not light any fire. And realizing that Agni was gone and Indra was punishing them, the saints and sages went to Ganesh, who practices compassion. Who is Ganesh? Ganesh is Vignaharta, the remover of obstacles. Sukkarta, the bringer of happiness. And so, having compassion on the saints and sages bowed their head. They said, "O Prabhu, there is no offering for Indra." And so Indra has commanded Agni, the fire, not to be in our belly, not to light when we conduct our puja. And we can't offer anything into the fire. Even the fire in our belly has left when you destroyed Indra's yajna. And after hearing them speak like this, it says, Bhagwan Shri Ganesh, he smiled and he kindled the fire. The fire had to come. Agni has to come when Shri Ganesh calls upon Agni. So Agni came back into their bellies. Agni came back into the fire, into the yajna. And it says Agni could not control himself. He was commanded by Shri Ganesh. So powerful, Indra has to tell Agni, but Ganesh brings Agni. He commands. Just like upon the Prakash, I wanted to go somewhere else and he tell me to come here. Same way. Ganesh, he brought Agni, the fire. And so, Indra seeing this, Indra, he says to Vayu, the wind, withhold the air from that Mrityulok, earth. Don't let anybody breathe. Nobody should be able to breathe air. And so withholding the air, their life force will go away. And what happened? Withholding the air, nobody could breathe. They try to talk, they can't talk. Ganesh is seeing this, and in an instant, he brought back the air. So same thing, he called Agni, he called Vayu, the wind, and Vayu had to come back. And so like this, Indra tried again and again to send different devas and remove them from the earth. But Ganesh would always bring them back because he is the one who removes obstacles. He is the one who is compassionate to his devotees. He is the one who, his devotees, when they come to him, he destroys all negativities. And after that, Indra, the final one he sent was Surya. He says, "Oh Surya, you go and heat up the city. Burn everything that is there." And so, doing like this, Ganesh, he turned into a cloud and he began to rain so that the sun could not come through the sky. The clouds blocked the sun and it could not heat up the city. And doing all of these things, Indra, it says, he began to see who this little boy, 14-year-old boy was. It was Ganesh Bhagwan, son of Shiv and Parvati Mata. That one who removes obstacles and only brings happiness to all his devotees. Indra, he descended. He told all the devas, shower your flowers, blow your shanks, ring your bells, and shower your flowers upon this little boy. He is divine in nature. And he began to praise him. देवा हो देवा गणपति देवा तुमसे बर कर का स्वामी तुमसे बर कर का देवा हो देवा
गणपति देवा तुमसे बर कर का स्वामी तुमसे बर कर का
देवा हो देवा गणपति देवा तुमसे बर कर का स्वामी तुमसे बर कर का
देवा हो देवा गणपति देवा तुमसे बर कर का स्वामी तुमसे बर कर का
और तुम्हारे भक्त जनों में हमसे बर कर का हमसे बर कर का और तुम्हारे देवा हो देवा गणपति देवा तुमसे बर कर का स्वामी तुमसे बर कर का
देवा हो देवा गणपति देवा तुमसे बर कर का स्वामी तुमसे बर कर का
अद्भुत रूप ये काया भारी महिमा बेदी है दर्शन की महिमा बेदी है दर्शन की बिन मांगे पूरी हो जाए जो भी चाहो मन की जो भी चाहो मन की गणपति बापा मोरी कर काम। Everybody, देवा हो देवा,
गणपति देवा तुमसे बढ़कर कौन, स्वामी तुमसे बढ़कर कौन।
भक्तों की इस भेद में ऐसे बगल भगत भी मिलते हैं, बगल भगत भी मिलते हैं। भेष बदल करके भक्तों का जो भगवान को चलते हैं, जो भगवान को चलते हैं। ओ गणपति बाप्पा मंगल मूर्ति, देवा हो देवा गणपति देवा तुमसे बढ़कर काम, स्वामी तुमसे बढ़कर काम।
देवा हो देवा गणपति देवा तुमसे बढ़कर कौन, स्वामी तुमसे बढ़कर कौन।
ज्योति से आशा लाया हूँ, ज्योति से मन में दाता, ज्योति से मन में दाता। मांगने सब आते हैं पहले, सच्चा भक्ति है पाता, सच्चा भक्ति है पाता। ओ गणपति बाप्पा मंगल मूर्ति, देवा हो देवा गणपति देवा तुमसे बढ़कर काम, स्वामी तुमसे बढ़कर काम।
देवा हो देवा गणपति देवा तुमसे बढ़कर कौन, स्वामी तुमसे बढ़कर कौन।
एक डाल के फूलन का भी अलग अलग है भाग्य रहे, अलग अलग है भाग्य रहे। दिल में रखना धर उसका माता बोध विधात रहे, माता बोध विधात रहे। ओ गणपति बाबा मंगल मूर्ति, देवा हो देवा गणपति देवा तुमसे बढ़कर काम, स्वामी तुमसे बढ़कर काम। देवा हो देवा
गणपति देवा तुमसे बढ़कर कौन, स्वामी तुमसे बढ़कर कौन।
और तुम्हारे भक्त जनों में हमसे भरकर काम, स्वामी हमसे भरकर काम। गणपति बाबा मंगल मूर्ति, गणपति बाबा मंगल मूर्ति, देवा हो देवा गणपति देवा तुमसे बढ़कर काम, स्वामी तुमसे बढ़कर काम।
देवा हो देवा गणपति देवा तुमसे बढ़कर कौन, स्वामी तुमसे बढ़कर कौन।
देवा हो देवा गणपति देवा तुमसे बढ़कर काम, स्वामी तुमसे बढ़कर काम, स्वामी तुमसे बढ़कर काम, स्वामी तुमसे बढ़कर काम। गणपति बाबा मंगल मूर्ति, Who is better than you? देवा हो देवा गणपति देवा तुमसे बढ़कर कौन, और तुम्हारे भक्त जनों में हमसे भरकर। And who is better than us, the devotees of you? Who is better than you and who is better than us? They are singing Bhagwan Shri Ganesh, please, with the hymns of Indra. He says, "Oh Indra, I remove your ahankar, your pride, your disrespect, and I lay upon you that people will do your puja, that people will offer your name into the fire. They will say, Om Indraya Namaha Swaha, and you will get offerings, O Indra, and you'll bless your devotees." Realizing his mind was free from doubt, Ganesh saw Indra, and Indra dropped to the ground, head to Bhagwan Shri Ganesh's feet. He says, get up, O Indra. Good fortune to you. Remain comfortable in your own place. Go now. And so saying like this, after Indra had worshipped and bowed and went around, Ganesh did parikarma. Around Bhagwan Shri Ganesh, he went happily back to heaven. Prem se Shri Ganesh Bhagavan ki Jai. I'd like to thank all the wonderful and talented musicians, Uncle Errol, Krish, Dinesh, Devan, Uncle Sultan, Uncle Hari Ram, Devika, and all of you for coming. I'd like to thank all the wonderful devotees here. At this time, I'd like to call up the host, Pandit Prakash Maharaj Ji, to give his blessings.
Prem se bolo Gajanan Swami ki. I was now watching the time, it's 9:18, you know. I don't want nobody to tell me that, you know. But today is Friday, tomorrow is not working a day. Some of you might have to go to work, but sorry for going a little extra time. Sometimes when the Baba and I'm singing, it get a little carried away. But what you're going to do, you know. So this evening, I want to say a very special thank you. Tonight, we'd like to say a very special thank you to Kumar. Could Kumar come to the front, please? You know, he all decked off tonight, so we had to advertise him a little bit. No, he's not going to do a dance, eh? Just in case. I want to say a very special thank you to Kumar on behalf of the Ganapati Devi Mandir. For all those who don't know Kumar, this is Kumar. Kumar is responsible for making the prasad every single day for this yajna. And you know we had beautiful prasad. Kumar also does mithai, he does sweets, he does cake, all sorts of things. So if you have card, could you bring some card tomorrow night, please? So anybody is interested in mithai, Diwali is coming up, you can place your orders with Kumar. And I want to say to Kumar, thank you so much, Kumar. You always support us, you're always there for us, and we can depend on you. Give Kumar a round of applause. Thank you, Kumar. I'd like to call Sam and Beam and Mr. Hira, the young boy. Could you guys make it quickly because you know time is going? I don't want to have to call you a second time, okay? Then we will have words after. For those of you who don't know Mr. Hira, I will tell you something about Mr. Hira. This is the little short guy. He's an old guy. Jai Bhagwan. Mr. Hira was in deathbed. He was in the hospital. His wife called and called and called and she couldn't catch the Baba. Many different messages come from all different directions. Finally, I decided to call back. And I had to do for Mr. Hira at the hospital. I brought his wife here. I took care of a couple of things for her. And Mr. Hira kicked back stronger than ever. Mr. Hira has been in the temple every Sunday morning. There is nothing that we don't have to do that Mr. Hira don't volunteer to do. If I am out and I say, Mr. Hira, do this for me, he makes it his business and he gets it done. Mr. Hira will take his van and he will come and he will take up all the garbage, if it have too much garbage here, and he will keep it by his house. You know, when you have individuals like these who will support you and who will help you and assist you, Ganesh Baba will surely bless you. Give Mr. Hira a round of applause. Thank you, Mr. Hira. And this is Sam, but Beam is missing. These are the two architects that we have here at the Mandir. to construct the stage, to construct the singhasan, to build tables, to do anything. They're always ready to serve. I want to say special thank you to Sam and special thank you to Beam. He's not here because I think his sister came from Trinidad last night, so probably he's spending some time with his sister. But nevertheless, I want to say special thank you to Beam and to Sam for a job well done. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. I want to say special thank you to the ladies who does the cleaning up, who dishing out food, serving food. There's so many of you, I don't want to call anybody name. But I want to say a special thank you to a special person, Nima. Would you please come forward? Nima feeling shame. Come on quickly. As I told you, when we opened Ganesh Baba from the cartoon, when he came from India, we was wondering what we're going to do and who will take time to take care of Ganesh Baba when he comes out of that cartoon. This was the individual who took her family, Stephanie, Body, what is his real name? Ravi and Jojo. They decided that they will help us take care of Lord Ganesh, and she did a job well done. Please give Nima and her family a round of applause for doing such service for us here at the Ganapati Mandir. Thank you, Nima. Where is Shival? Shival is not here? No, that doesn't make Shival. Shival is Shival. Shival, he is my assistant, during the day he will leave his job and he will come and make sure that everything is ready for the puja. I want to say special thank you. I wonder if he's looking on live. Tell him logged on. To Shival, I want to say special thank you on behalf of myself, on behalf of Ganapati Devi Mandir. We say special thank you for taking time out and making sure everything is done. I want to say special thank you to my neighbor Vic and Vijay, two individuals who I could count on. I'm not sure if Vic is here tonight. But I did Hawan one morning, and I told myself by the time I go back inside and I go to the front with the kids to leave, I will make a spin back just to see if the fire is out. But I was already all the way in Leffers, and I was wondering now, is the fire still lighting? Is the fire out? Is the fire still lighting? Is the fire out? And I'm wondering now, should I turn back? Should I come back? I said, no, Vijay right here and Vic right here. Let me call them and tell them, go and see what's going on by my house. These two fellas didn't answer their phone. You think it easy? I rang. I called his sister too, Rena. I called Auntie Grace too. I said, somebody have to answer. Vic came and Vic went and Vic took a picture and showed fires out and he sent it to me and said, everything is good, don't worry yourself. When you have neighbors like that, for instance, my neighbor next door, she's a Spanish and her husband is a Trinidadian guy. It was about 12:30, go to 1 o'clock, she pulled up and she came out and said, oh my God, this decoration is so beautiful. And then she said, but listen, I find less people coming out to the yajna. What is happening? I said, less people? She said, yes, there's so much people. I said, you would not believe how much people passed away during COVID time. And she was shocked to know what I said to her. One night I was cleaning up upstairs in Sarvesh room, and we found a flash drive from Miss Janeu. So I plugged it on the TV and I told Pooja, let's look at it a little bit. So we started to look at it. And the minute that started to roll, Pooja, that person died. Pooja, that person dead. Pooja, that husband and wife died. And I started to point out how much people die on the video. She said, Daddy, you sure? I said, yes, I am sure that they die. You see, when I tell you guys that you have an opportunity and you have a blessing, people just take it for granted. But you can go home tonight and might not be able to see tomorrow. People don't take that hard. People just take it easy. Oh yeah, what the pundit saying is by the way. Probably you might even come and what happened to the pundit? The pundit not here? No, the pundit passed away. This is where the pundit was talking last night. But it happens, devotees. And this is the journey of life that we are all living. So devotees, please take the message of tonight's katha. Don't go and take it and go and tell somebody, oh, the katha was real nice. It doesn't make sense to do that. Put it into practice. And when you put it into practice, then you actually listen to what the pundit said. Tonight I'm seeing my auntie from Queen's Village. I'm surprised to see her because I know she's not too well. She and her husband is here. You know, this lady, I must say, the minute the time for Ganesh Yajna come in, she will call and she will say, I have to come and give you something for this Ganesh Yajna. She makes it her duty, she makes it her business. Recently, she was not too well and she was in the hospital. So I was not sure if she was going to make it to this Yajna. But I'm so happy to you, Tanti Leela and your husband. Ganesh Baba, blessing to you and your family for always supporting us. We really do appreciate it. And to all you wonderful devotees who have taken time out and supported us night after night, in whatsoever little way and contribution that you have contributed towards this yajna, we offer our thanks and our gratitude to you guys, and it is possible because of you. Let us all glorify Ganesh Baba. Moriari, Baba Moriari, Moriari, Baba Moriari, Moriari, Baba Moriari, Moria, Moria, Moriari, Moria, Moria, Moriari, Ganapati Baba Moria, Mangalamurti Moria, Ganapati Baba Moria, 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 Re, Moria, 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 Re, Ganapati Bappa Moria, Mangala Murti Moria, Ganapati Bappa Moria, Ganapati Bappa Moria, Mangala Murti Moria, Bappa Bappa Moria, Re, Bappa Moria, Re, Moria, Re, Bappa Moria, Re, Moria, 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 Re, Moria, 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 Re, Ganapati Bappa Moria, Mangalamurti Moria, Ganapati Bappa Moria, Mangalamurti Moria, 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 Re, Moria, 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 Re, Ganapati Bappa Moria, Mangalamurti Moria, Ganapati Bappa Moria, Mangalamurti Moria, Ganapati Bappa Moria, Mangalamurti Moria, Ganapati Bappa Moria, Mangalamurti Moria. Prem se bolo Gajanan Swami ki Jai. I think you can do better than that. After you feel a little bit energized chanting to Lord Ganesh, you will still say Jai. Prem se bolo Gajanan Swami ki Jai. Jai Ganesha. May the blessing of Lord Ganesh be upon you and your family. And Mr. Bachu, my neighbor told me last night that she told you, please park in my driveway. It's not a problem. Block my gate. Because she saw you were walking a little bit differently. And she said, is the guy okay? I said, yes, he's okay. But you know, he needed a little help going down with age now. So she said, I told him to park, but I didn't see him park there. I said, it's not a problem. I'll leave my park for him tonight. Yes. So all in all, devotees, tomorrow night is our last night. Puja is normal, begin at 6 o'clock. Recitation, pravachan is going to be like around 7:30 to 9 o'clock. Then at 12 midnight, we'll be shifting the position of the murti. And then at 4 o'clock in the morning, we'll be moving the murti out to begin our abhishek. And at 5:30 in the morning, we'll be leaving to go to Crossbay. I know everybody's a little bit scared because, you know, they're thinking about the weather and the rain that is going to come and the storm that is passing here. But hey, believe in your Lord Ganesh. Let's put Ganesh Baba first. What has to happen will happen, and we have to do what we have to do. But I hope I would not be the only person going to put Ganesh Baba in the water. You know how some of you people are scared? Tonight I see my godson, Devan, is here together with his family. Mr. Bachu and his wife is here. So many of you are here. I see Jennifer is all the way from the city. She and Terry is here. Thank you so much. I see Nimi mother is here together with their family. Thank you so much. So many of you have been here almost every night. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. We just have a couple of things. When this Ganesh Yajna comes to an end, next Thursday we are going to have full moon katha, which we're going to have the final Ganesh Puja, and then on Friday the Pitri Paksh will begin. So remember, Thursday evening everybody is invited to come and join in full moon katha and also Ganesh Puja as we terminate the Ganesh Utsav. When the Ganesh Utsav comes to an end, we'll be having 3 nights. The second week in Pitri Paksh, I think it's the 6th, 7th and 8th. And I'm not sure about the date, but it's Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Everybody is specially invited to come and listen to Garud Puran. When the Garud Puran comes to an end, then we are going to go into Navratri. When Navratri starts, we are having a 5-night session for the Navratri period. We are starting, I think, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. The Navratri will come to an end. So we are having the last 5 days. Everybody is specially invited from 7 to 9. And then after that, in the month of November, in the month of Kartik, we are having 5 sessions of Bhagavad Katha. And the 5 sessions of Bhagavad Katha, Friday evening, Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, Saturday at 2 o'clock, and then Saturday at 7 o'clock, and then Sunday morning. So everybody is specially invited for all of these events that is coming up. I'll continue to post it on Facebook so that you guys will have access to know the dates when we are officiating and having services. So again, we have meals especially prepared tonight on behalf of all of these ladies here who have taken care of the meals. Please remain and partake before leaving and going to your respective homes. Do have a safe trip home, and I pass over now back to Vyasji. Vyas Maharaj ki! You know, we keep telling you, say Jai Hara, and all, you're still going on back low. I know it's time to eat dinner, eh? Prem se bolo, Vyas Maharaj ki! Jai Bhagwan.
Bolo Shri Gajanan Swami ki Jai. Let us all stand as we are led by the Bhajan Kirtan Mandali in Aarti.
गणपति के सेवा मंगल मेवा, सेवा से सब विघ्न करे। तीनों लोक के सकल देवता द्वार खड़े निज
सार सारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानि सहितं नमामि। Let us all chant. त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। ॐ मन्त्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दनं यत्पूजितं मया देव परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे। ॐ पापोऽहं पापकर्माहं पापात्मपापसम्भवा त्राहि मां पुण्डरीकाक्षं सर्वपापहरो हरि। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय। ॐ शान्तिः ॐ शान्तिः ॐ शान्तिः हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोलो श्री गणेश भगवान की, उमापति महादेव की, श्री आदि शक्ति माता की। प्रेम और शक्ति से बोलिए सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। सीताराम everyone, you may take your seats. God bless you. Thank you all for coming. And equal to all of you being here, I'd like to thank Richard, the sound engineer. I forgot to thank him last time. Thank you, Richard. Sitaram, God bless you all.
Just one announcement. Those of you who would like to get the golden Khalsa, we do have available. This one is $50. This one is $100. And we have the Sank, $100, the Lakshmi Sank. And then we have the huge one for $180. If there's anybody that is interested, you can see me. Okay? Thank you.
Sound. चोर चले घनश्याम, चोर चले घनश्याम, चोर चले घनश्याम। जय जयकार धाम, गोकुल को चोरी चले रे घनश्याम। सोना सोना लागे जय जयकार धाम, गोकुल को चोरी चले रे घनश्याम। चोरी चले घनश्याम, चोरी चले घनश्याम। जमुना रोए मधुबन रोए, रोए कदम की छैया, हो कदम की छैया। घर भर नैना रोए रे गवाले, हो घर भर नैना रोए रे गवाले, हो ये कहाँ रोक कर रोए मन सुखा, बिछड़ रहे मुझे शाम रे। सोना सोना जय जयकार धाम, गोकुल को छोड़ी चले रे घनश्याम। सोना सोना लागे जय जयकार धाम, गोकुल को छोड़
चले रे घनश्याम।
बोल सके ना धरती पंछी हसवन से भरने ना, हसवन से भरने ना। आजा कान्हा आजा कान्हा आजा कान्हा आजा कान्हा आजा कान्हा आजा कान्हा उगे दे पिंजरे के नैना। नदिया रोए गिरवर रोए, नदिया रोए गिरवर रोए, रे गाना मरे। सुना सुना गाए जय जयकारा, गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम। सुना सुना गाए जय जयकारा, गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे प्रेम दीवानी राधा रानी, भरने नन में पानी। ओ प्रेम दीवानी राधा रानी, भरने नन में पानी। सुपक सुपत कहे हाय रे कान्हा हाय रे कान्हा, सुपक सुपत कहे हाय रे कान्हा, तूने बिरहा के पीर न जाने। कैसे कटेगी तुम बिन साथी, जीवन का अब शाम रे।
सुना सुना गाए जय जयकारा, गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम।
जय जयकारा, गोकुल को छोड़ चले रे घनश्याम।
शिवनाथ तेरी महिमा, आ, आ, शिवनाथ तेरी महिमा, जब दीन लोग